What up, YouTube? It's your boy Wiz back with another video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try it a little different. Right now, I'm sitting in a chair. You see, y'all know I don't mind moving the camera. I'm in the chair right now in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? The OG bathroom, the one that I used to started out all of this with. And I'm gonna try to do, I know I said I don't want to turn my back to y'all, but I was thinking about it. I'm not gonna have my back to y'all the whole time because I gotta turn and get the front. So I'm gonna have my back to y'all at some points in time, and I'm gonna be looking at y'all at some points in time. But I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. We about almost a minute into the video already. If y'all know anything about your boy Wiz, it's that y'all need to be going to get y'all a brush. Cause it ain't gonna be a lot of stuff going on in the video. It's just gonna be me brushing. Cause I still don't edit these yet. I got the software on my computer to edit it, but you know what? I kind of like coming to y'all raw. Y'all see that light up there? That little glare from the mirror in the ceiling? That's pretty cool. Anyways, I just got distracted. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't edit these, so it's just gonna be me brushing, and it's gonna be me talking. And y'all ain't, you know, I appreciate you for coming to the video and everything, but if you came to my video, I hope you didn't come just to look at me. You need to come to brush with me, because that's what I do this for. And now, since we're talking about brushing anyways, I might as well get started. So, for those of you, you know what I'm saying, what should be all of you, who don't recognize this brush right here, this is my brother brush. This not even mine. This, it's clean though. You feel me? My brother keep his brushes clean. That's why I can use them. But it's a hard brush. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all know I just cut my hair. You can tell just by looking at it. But I still use the hard brush even on a haircut, because it's not so hard that it's going to scratch me up real bad. It's just like hard enough. You know what I'm saying? It's getting me some good pull on my hair. And y'all remember I told y'all I left my crown when I did my self cut. I left my crown thicker. I left my crown thicker because I was told it's a lot easier to work with when you got a thicker crown, and I can attest to that. That's true. You know what I'm saying? Your hair is easier to work with in the crown area when it's thicker, because you can't really do much. I mean, you can't really swirl or nothing like that when you ain't got no hair yet. Now, waves is different. You know, waves, you see my waves? The waves gonna be there regardless. You know what I'm saying? The waves ain't going nowhere. But the crown, because it got the swirl and everything, you need a little bit more hair for that particular. You know what I'm saying? Like a beehive, I'm pretty sure for you beehive wavers out there, y'all can cut y'all hair even. You know, in the crown area and in the outer area, the outer rings of your waves. I'm pretty sure you can, y'all can probably keep that even. Now us swirl heads, you feel me? Us with the swirl, I advise y'all to keep your crown thick. All right. If you're getting a 1.5 cut, keep the crown at a 2. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting a 2 cut, keep the crown at 2.5. Y'all see where I'm going? You know what I'm saying? Keep the crown thicker. Thicker than the rest. Thicker than a Snicker. You know what I'm saying? Thicker than your favorite female celebrity. I need the crown to be thick. And I ain't talking about no fake booties either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the fake. I'm talking about the real thick. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised thick. Cornbread, beans, and rice. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about soul food Thanksgiving dinner thick. That's how you need the crown to be. You need hair there, or you can't really progress with no hair in your crown. You can progress with your waves, you know what I'm saying, as long as you're brushing enough. But that crown area, you're going to have to, I'm telling y'all, all right? Y'all heard it here from your boy Wiz, all right? Keep your crown thick. For all my new wavers out there watching, keep your crown thick. That's enough on that. I'm pretty sure y'all get what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is keep your crown thick, all right? In case you didn't know. Shout out my boy Stuart if you're watching. For those of y'all who don't know, me and my boy Stuart, we go way back, man. All the way back to AIT. You feel me? Let me tell y'all a little. There we go. Some little story time with Wiz. I'll give y'all some little backstory. My boy Stuart just hit me up recently on Facebook. He said that he just cut his hair recently. He trying to get the waves right. So you know me. I sent him the links to this video that y'all should be enjoying with him right now and with me right now. And he said he was gonna watch. So shout out to Stuart. But me and him go way back to AIT. I remember when I first met him. Y'all don't know who he is, so it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I'm telling no legal secrets or nothing like that. But my boy had got in some trouble because he was having sex with the females, and you ain't supposed to have sex in training. But let's keep it real. You know, the fellas, we was finding ways. He just got caught his way. You know what I'm saying? I mean, me, I went off post. I went to a hotel, you know, like smart people. And then I also was in Virginia at Fort Lee, and I'm from Virginia. So I was close to the people I was having sex with. But him, he got caught. I ain't going to tell y'all more than that, but he got caught. So he was in trouble. I ended up getting in trouble too, but I ain't getting in trouble for that. But he got in trouble for that shit. But that's my boy, man. If it weren't for the fact that he had got in trouble for that, we probably would have never met because we wasn't in the same company. For anybody that know about the Army, we was in two different companies. For anybody that don't know about the Army, think about it like in school, in college, right? We had two different majors, let's say that. Or we had the same major, but we had different teachers. You know what I'm saying? Or at work, we did the same job for two different departments. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have saw each other. I don't know how to explain it in the civilian world because the company, battalion, brigade thing is like, it's levels. You know what I'm saying? And at certain levels, it's different units. You know what I'm saying? It's different units that do the same thing. For those of y'all that don't know nothing about the Army, it's different units that just because you're a different unit don't mean you got a different job. Sometimes you do the same thing for multiple people, like being a mechanic. You can be a mechanic for, let's say, golf company, and you can be a mechanic for Alpha company, but you can't be a mechanic in both of those. You know, it's one mechanic over here in Alpha, it's one mechanic over here in golf. You know what I'm saying? So he was in a different company, but because he got in trouble, he got sent to where I was at. And boy, we had, man, that man turned us up, son. I'm talking, he used to have liquor. Stuart, I know you remember, fam. If you listening right now, bro, I know you remember that time you had that big ass bottle of Grey Goose when we was in the barracks, and we had to sneak that shit through the window. I remember we had this big. I'm talking. If y'all know anything about Grey Goose, you know the bottle fat, and then it got the little skinny neck on it. My boy Stuart had a bottle this big. You know what I'm saying? Bigger than my head, and then some. Snuck it through the window. I remember he said, shout out to anybody that's in AIT right now watching this. You feel me? Shout out anybody in AIT. I remember he said he got the taxi driver to bring it through. You feel me? But anybody in AIT right now that's watching this, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all not watching no time soon because I don't got nobody that's in the Army that's subscribed to me yet. But anybody in AIT watching this in the future, get cool with the taxi drivers, okay? The taxi drivers could be your plug for real. And I don't mean plug on like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about the plug on the drugs. But if y'all do drugs, that could be your plug on the drugs too. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. This channel for everybody. This channel ain't just for the, you know what I'm saying? For the good guys. This channel for the bad guys too. If y'all in AIT and y'all need a little weed or something to get y'all through, get cool with the taxi drivers, fam. That's your first line of defense at getting shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to sneak some shit on post, or you trying to sneak yourself off post, or you know whatever the case may be. To each his own. Get cool with a taxi driver, man. You'd be surprised. They'll take you. I mean, they taxi drivers. They not sergeants or drill sergeants. What? You think they care where you go? They don't even know you. You feel me? They don't know what your job is. They don't know your chain of command. They don't know nothing about you. So that's Stuart put me on game about that, and I'm putting y'all on game through him, through this YouTube. Y'all, everybody in AIT need to get cool with the taxi drivers, man. Y'all want to know how we was drinking Grey Goose in AIT? Taxi drivers. You feel me? You want to know how I was getting to hotels in AIT? Taxi drivers. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't driving myself, I can tell you that. And you know, in AIT, for those of you that's in it, y'all know y'all not supposed to be in no POVs, no privately owned vehicles. So a taxi is not privately owned. It's owned by a company. So if you get caught in a taxi, you're not in a POV. You're in a COV, a company-owned vehicle. So I'm just saying, y'all learn the loopholes. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing against learning the loopholes. It's something against breaking the rules. Now, you ain't breaking the rules if you're going through a loophole. That's not how it works. When you found a loophole, that means you found a flaw in the rule that allows you to do something. For example, me and you about to fight. I say, hey, I just had surgery on the right side of my face, so don't smack me on the right side of my face. And you say, all right, cool, and we shake on it, we start fighting, and you punch me on the left side of my face. I ain't say you couldn't punch me on the left side of my face. So even though I'm going to be mad about it, because that's a trifling loophole, but it's a loophole because I didn't say don't punch me in my face, and I ain't say don't hit me in my face. I said don't smack me in my face. So I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? When people start to give y'all little rules and stuff like that, I ain't telling you to be rule breakers. I'm telling you to be rule understanders. Because when you understand the rules, then you understand what's not against the rules that they still don't want you to do. If it's not against the rules, then they just don't want you to do it. But it ain't no rule saying you can't, so that means you can. You feel me? I'm just saying. The law don't work based on what the police do and don't want you to do. The law work based on what the law say you can and can't do. If a police officer come up to you and he see you walking across a crosswalk and he ain't want you walking across at that time, he can't give you a ticket because you're in the crosswalk. The law say you can walk across a crosswalk. Now, because the police didn't want you to do it when he was coming, that's not illegal. But you get caught jaywalking by that same cop tomorrow and he's still mad over the crosswalk situation. Now he's liable to give you a ticket because you was breaking the law. You was crosswalking. So, you know, something as simple as crosswalking, which really ain't nothing, but I mean, jaywalking. I kept saying crosswalking. I meant jaywalking. Something as simple as jaywalking. For people that don't know what that is, you're probably not from the city, which means you don't have to worry about that. But them city boys out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. Tober, you know what I'm talking about. You from New York. Jaywalking is when you walk across the street. It's when you walk across the street and you're not on a crosswalk, people. That's all it is. It's just walking from one side of the street to the other side and you ain't on no crosswalk. In the country, a lot of streets, we ain't even got crosswalks. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter how far you walk down it either. Ain't no crosswalk. It's just, you just missed your little chance to walk across the street and now you all the way down the street. You still got to walk across the street just to go back down the street to get back to where you came from. In the country. But in the city, sometimes you got to walk down the street to get to the crosswalk so you can walk across the street. Then you got to walk back down the sidewalk so you can get to where you're going. Because if you don't, and you think you just finna walk across the street straight to the other side, you get caught by the boys, that's a ticket. And it's a stupid ticket. Whoever came up with jaywalking is really trifling. Like, I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Whoever decided you can't walk across the street right here, you got to walk across over there, that was just a control freak. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, somebody was going for it because it's a law now. So, be careful, folks. It ain't about the laws that ain't written. It's about the ones that's written. So, just be wise. That's all I'm saying. Be wise when it comes to rules. Every rule, some rules, you know how they say some rules was meant to be broken? That's not true. No rule was meant to be broken. They actually came up with the rule because somebody was doing it before it was a rule and it probably had ended with negative results. That's why they made it a rule in the first place. That's probably what it is. But what I'll tell you this much, every rule was meant to be learned. You feel me? You need to learn. If you're going to follow these rules, you need to learn about them so you know what you can and can't do. That way, if somebody try to say you guilty of something, you know whether you was within the rules or not, and you know if you won't. I know a dude in the wave group. He said he got in trouble at work by this female because she was mad that he was wearing his do-rag at work. Now, I know a lot of y'all are sitting there like, well, why was he wearing his do-rag at work? Why was he wearing his do-rag at work? Because he's an elite waver, that's why. He was trying to wear his do-rag everywhere he can just because he wanted to keep his hair laid down. You feel me? He wasn't trying to be at work with no frizzy hair or nothing like that. My boy said, I gotta be wavy at work because when I get off work, I'm finna turn up. And when I turn up, I need my hair to be fresh out the rag. Now, as wavers, we should be able to understand this man's frustration when a female come up to him saying, hey, take that do-rag off. We ain't on the block. We ain't in the hood. Which, let me tell y'all people something, all right? Now, my wavers already know this, but if anybody watching this video don't got waves and don't wear do-rags, stop judging people that wear do-rags, all right? We don't wear do-rags to try to be no gangster. That don't even make sense. Just because you wear a piece of cloth on your hair, now all of a sudden you gangster, you supposed to shoot something? Ain't nobody wearing no do-rag because they gangster. They got bandanas and other types of fabric you can put in your pocket to be gangster or look gangster. We wear our do-rags for our hair, all right? If y'all see somebody with a do-rag on, y'all need to ask them how long they been wolfing for. That's the right question. Not what set they bang or sitting here judging people thinking that they ghetto or none of that. Do-rags got a negative connotation and it's time to get rid of it. All right? I'm tired of walking around with my do-rag on with my nice waves up under it. And then I got some old white lady, no offense to my white people because I bangs with y'all too, but I got some old white lady looking at me crazy. Like she finna get robbed or something, you know, because I'm walking around with a do-rag on, man. All right? Stop doing that. Stop doing that. I'm not putting my do-rag on because I'm some type of gangster or I'm some type of criminal. And y'all know this. It's Wiz with the waves. You feel me? I'm coming through with the waves. I need y'all to... And you know what? You know what? If y'all pull your pants up, a lot of people wouldn't think y'all was so ghetto with your rags on. I just want to put that out there too. Because I'm tired of seeing wavers walking around with their do-rag on and they pants sagging all off their butts. You feel me? That's just adding to the negative connotation, man. If you a waver, all right, that means you care about yourself. You sitting here putting all of this time in, brushing your hair. I hope you brushing your teeth. You know what I'm saying? You taking care of yourself. You showering and all of that stuff just to go out and look dirty? For what? If you a waver, that show that you got some self-confidence. You got a level of self-worth. You care about your self-image. So stop sagging, all right? If y'all pants too big, put a belt on. And if they too small, then do what you got to do to get some pants that fit. You feel me? Don't wear them under your ass because they can't fit around your waist because they too small and you ain't got no pants. Do what you got to do to get some pants that fit and put a belt on anyway. You know why? It just look better. That's why. You ain't got to be, it ain't always about whether you need a belt or not. Just put one on. I wear the same kind of belt every single day. It's one of them rope belts that come in the cargo shorts. I wear that same belt every day. You think I'm out here trying to show off for people? Y'all know me. I told y'all already. I ain't no show off. I wear the same belt, but I wear a belt. And I keep my pants up. And you see these shorts? On my waist, all right? On my waist. No underwear line showing or nothing like that. So I'm just saying, man. Ain't no excuse, all right? It's time to put away excuses for us men walking around sagging, okay? It's not cool. And I ain't trying to offend nobody that's watching this. If you think sagging is cool, that's cool. That's your thing. But I ain't for it. You feel me? I'm not advocating sagging amongst the African American community, all right? We need to cut that out. That stuff. And I know y'all was raised better than that. I know y'all parents done said it before. Let me tell y'all something, man. When I was a little kid, I remember I was in school and I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to look like everybody else and everybody else was sagging. So guess what? Wiz was sagging too. You feel me? Wiz was sagging too. I looked cool. I thought. I looked cool sagging. But guess what? I didn't look cool when my pants fell off. When my belt was too loose because I had a belt on because my dad needed to see my belt before I left in the morning, so he knew that I was wearing one. But when that belt fell off while I was at school and them pants fell off, I ain't look cool. You feel me? But even, I'm going to take it even a step further for y'all. The next day, when I came back to school, because my pants fell off on the way to the bus. School was over. Next day when I came back to school, I got suspended. We had a female principal, a Caucasian lady, suspended me because she said that I did it on purpose. She said I was trying to look gangster and all this other stuff. Do you know the ass whooping I got when I got to the crib? You feel me? I had to sit here and tell my pops I got suspended from school. And I just got to school. And he asking me, what you do? You just got there. I'm like, well, yesterday, I had my belt on and I guess it won't tight enough, so my pants fell. He like, you guess it won't tight enough? Or was you sagging? So, you know me, I had to keep it 100 with him. I was real with him the same way I'm real with y'all. I was like, I was sagging. Ass whooping. You feel me? Ass whooping. And you know why I got an ass whooping? Because my dad said when they was coming up, sagging only meant one thing. It meant you was available. And if y'all don't know what I mean by available, he meant when you was in jail and you was sagging your pants, you was advertising your ass crack to them other men that was in there looking for some. That was your way of telling them, hey, if y'all want some, it's over here. Here, look over here. You can see it. I'm showing it to you. I'm sagging for you and everything so you can see some of my butt. Hey, man, y'all dudes need to cut that out. All right. I know a lot of y'all are not gay that's doing it. Y'all don't know where it come from. Y'all just think it look cool because your favorite rapper do it. Cut it out, man. Sagging ain't cool. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I want y'all that's sagging right now to stop and pull your pants up and go to my next video. You feel me? And if I ain't posted the next video yet, then you just pull your pants up and wait. All right? Shout out to y'all that's not sagging. And for those of y'all that is sagging, did that. All right? Did it. It ain't cool. Deuces.